There are two types of designers. There are those that create their buttons using shapes, and there are those that create their buttons using frame. Which of them are you? Okay, this is how you can create a button with shape. So after bringing the shape, you can add a corner radius to it, add a background color, and then a text on it. You can highlight the both of them, align horizontal center and align vertical center. After doing that, you just have to click on Ctrl G to group it. So this is how you can create a button with a shape. Now this is how you can create a button with a frame. Get started. After writing the text, you click on Shift A to add a frame to it, and then you can add your background color and add a corner radius to it. Okay, so you can increase the horizontal padding from here, and you can increase the vertical padding from here. Alright, so I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you should use frame instead of shape. The first one is for responsiveness. If you create a button with a shape, it will be difficult for it to adapt to different frames. Let's assume I want to use this button for a smaller frame. I want to use a short button. It will not be responsive. I have to start formatting it. But if you use a frame, you can easily reduce the padding. And it will still fall in place. The other reason is to help the developers. Okay, so if you use a frame, you can easily determine the padding that is in the button. And then lastly, for uniformity, I can decide to change the content of this to anything I like, and it will still maintain the same design, to still maintain the same pattern. So let me just duplicate this and type something longer. Let's say get started today. But if you try doing something like that here, can you see that's falling out of shape? Still in line with uniformity, if I duplicate this button, let's say I want to use it for another screen, there are tendencies that this text may shift and I might not be aware. So all the buttons are not going to be the same. But if you are using a frame, the button cannot go out of place except to drag it out of the frame. So this is why you should create your button using frame instead of shape.